All right. Oh, well, I see that, Warframe is not showing up. Let me get that fixed here real quick. Oh, there it goes. All right. Well, hello, welcome back, everybody. My aforementioned Warframe stream that I did not get to on Sunday. It is obviously very early in the day compared to my usual streams, but I kind of wanted to dive in a bit early. So, welcome in. I am keeping an eye. Oh, I forgot already to connect to my TikTok chat. So I got TikTok up as well. We are streaming on multiple platforms at this point. Um, Peter is obviously being very adorable. So, oh, hello, Positive, welcome. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I do remember seeing your name. We are also having our Palia plushie giveaway. It is currently live, so if you are interested, you can do exclamation mark giveaway for the info on that. I won't pull that until this weekend though, just because obviously I'm playing a very different game right now, but it is live for folks if they are interested in that. Yeah, Peter is Peter is wonderful. He's just very, very needy. Especially when I start talking, he's just like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?" Even though he's not like a super social cat, he just really wants some love and attention. So he'll be climbing all over me. But yeah, he's a cutie. Of course, now he's gonna just be crying for all sorts of love. So I'll just shift him here so he can have all the love that he needs right here. His favorite place to be. Yeah, I know. And you guys are gonna also hear him crying because he's right at my mic. Hopefully, he doesn't eat the mic though. He has been known to eat it. But yeah, we are doing some Warframe today. I will swap over to Soulframe in a bit as well. Um, just because it's a lot more casual. Um, hello, Nuffin Wong. How's it going? Yeah, it's definitely a good time. So I'm trying to catch up. I am so far behind on the 1999 stuff in Warframe. I took a very long break from playing Warframe in general just because of oh my gosh. Okay, if you're gonna do that, can you do that on this side? Thank you, love. Just because of like personal things going on, and then access to Soulframe was kind of taking over my life. So it's all good. But yeah, so Peter, he just wants some love and attention. It's fine. Um, and it's rainy, so he's like extra moody right now. So, but yeah, so I am so behind on all the things 1995. Or 95. Dear Lord, it's been a day. 1999. I have been trying to work on making sure that I am growing as well within the faction and everything, but I'm so far behind. I did get my first lich. I did not do it on stream. I did it off stream. Um because I was kind of a mess when I was doing it. Um Smooth Operator was streaming at the time, and I'm not there yet. Okay, we're good. He was streaming at the time, and I'm like, oh, I don't know that I can stream and do that because I was getting so frustrated with fighting the Mycota Lich. Um, please, my child, please. But yeah, I was just like, okay, so I was, I mean, it was on me. I hadn't played. I always suck at liches in general, and I am terrible at the best of times with this game. So, um, for those of you looking for amazing action, this might not be the gameplay you want. Just like with Soulframe, except probably more so than Soulframe, I die a lot. So just keep that in mind. Um, but yeah, so my plan is probably gonna run some missions, try to refamiliarize myself. I have a little bit tea I feel so. Is it positive? Thank you, Elijah, for that follow. By the way, is it so? Is it positivity? Like I know I'm reading it as positive. I just want to make sure I'm saying it properly. Um, yeah. Yeah. I'm T. T works. Okay, I could do T. Okay, I did a little bit. You can't flirt from this computer, right? Yeah, you can't flirt from this computer. I've done a little itty bit of flirting, um, with this, but not a lot. The Lich fight. Okay, I'm a sucker for Wisp. Like it's my gameplay does not make sense, as you will very quickly figure out. I am not great with mods. I am not great with um a lot of things in this game. I just enjoy it. I vibe along with it. But like I have Wisp. Wisp is wonderful. Wisp's 3 has been changed over to I think it's the Resonator from Octavia. Um because I just that it made sense in my head way back when. So like things like that, or like I love to do melee, but I also like to like not have the enemies come at me. You'll see. Like there's some things that just doesn't quite make sense. And I ended up causing issues earlier when I was doing stuff. Um, what does chemistry available mean? That if I do it, I get chemistry with her? I don't know. Um, yeah, honestly, I'm just like, it's all good. So, thank you on the fashion for Wisp, though. This was a older. This is not even my Wisp Prime. That's the problem. This is not. Yeah, you could chill up there, buddy. I think you would love that. This is not my Wisp Prime, which is probably also why I'm having some issues because this is just my Wisp. Uh, Here, I'll show you my very uh it might have done some potatoing with it. Just I made some changes. It's fine. I used her quite a bit. Um and then I have Wisp Prime here is just like in comparison. So it's not like whatever, but it's fine. And then like most of the time with mods, like when I'm doing modifications and stuff on here, most of the time if it's like a new weapon or whatever, I usually just auto install and then like make changes as, things go along. Right now, I have no idea because I am so far out of the loop on everything. It's been months, okay? I've been playing kind of on and off the last couple days. That has not helped bring back my memories of how everything works in this game, so I am a little bit behind on things. So yeah. Okay, good. You'll gain some love with whether. Okay. That's good to know. I haven't figured out who I want to romance. I know I do not want to romance Letty. Like, no offense to Letty lovers. Hard pass. Um, Same with Amir, kind of hard pass on these two. Um, haven't quite decided yet how I'm feeling about Quincy. I do like Quincy. I got a little mini Quincy when I went. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that subscription. Nothing wrong. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna cry this early, okay? No crying. No crying early. But yeah, I have a little mini Quincy, so like part of me is like, oh, maybe I should do that. And I have heard you can reset romances. Um, so like I know I'm not locked in, but at the same time I'm like I feel like I have better chemistry with Aoi and Eleanor, so I'm like and honestly, I don't know if you can actually date Arthur or not, but let's just put it this way, he's not my personality type, so but yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Um kind of in this debate of like I hate doing the tank. The tank fight is like my least favorite fight, so I will probably not do that. Um so I guess I'll just kind of go with Owie for right now on missions just so I can get a little bit more going, you know. But yeah, so you guys are about to see A, how squishy I am, B, how wonderful I really am at this game. Yeah, it is pretty bad. But yeah, it's all good. Destroy 20 stationary items. Well, that should be easy in theory. Alright. Pulling out the abilities. We already completed her bounty. Well, that was difficult. Um. Oh, is she with me? I didn't realize. That's nice. I like that. I mean, I have noticed that in some of the missions that I do that like I'll have random like sentinels and stuff with me, but I did not realize that the team also joins. That's fun. What is this? Pick up a promo. Oh gosh, no. Go away. And this is how I deal with these. Painfully. Alright, it's gone. We're good. Alright, what am I doing? We are pushing something way over here. Oh, spicy. What spicy stuffs? Uploading. Oh, I do like... Okay, auto breach. What the heck was that? Oh, thank you, nothing. I didn't know that was a sound. Thank you for the bits, though. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I try to keep it chill. Why am I not? Yeah, there's my bow. Give me my bow back. I had no idea I had that thing on. Like, you know, that honestly, that's so sweet. I really do appreciate it. I might now. I did. Okay, actually, since you're here hanging out, can you just use the word squirrel in a sentence? I want to see if something's working. Like, just throw out the word squirrel somewhere. I'm just a little curious. Uh, oh no, this is chaos mode. This is wonderful. Uh, not gonna cry today, I promise. Okay, no, I can't make that promise because squirrel. Yep. Okay, it worked. At least I heard it. I don't know if y'all heard it. I might need to make some adjustments on that, but yes, I did add a couple of little hidden sounds in the stream. Actually, it's only 2 hidden sounds right now. One, well, obviously it's that one, and then another. I guess you'll have to figure that one. So yeah, I wasn't sure how the sound came across or not. What are these floaty bits of? Okay, I don't know. Hi, dead thing. Oh right, I'm on a mission. But yeah, I added it was my first time testing that, so I was like, there was a couple things that I wanted to throw in there, like my squirreling, obviously. And then I am planning on adding more, but for right now, we just have... Oh god, I forgot about the supply cache! Ah, I didn't realize I triggered it. Yeah, it's gonna be gone. We're not making this. We ain't making this. That's okay. We didn't need it. We did not need the supply cache. Unless we happen to find the other one in like 2 seconds, which we're not gonna, so... goodbye. Supply cache. Yeah. Honestly, it's a lot of trial and error. I have definitely had some issues with it, and I still have some issues with it sometimes. There are, like... I don't know. Like, I have definitely fought off a few different things with it over the... Well, actually, it's not even, like, a year at this point. But, like, previously, before, like, a year ago when I started heavily streaming, there were things that I was, like, constantly fighting. And it definitely took a lot of trial and error, a lot of recording off stream to make it sound better. Like, and then, like, I don't personally, I'm so sorry. I'm shooting at Howie. I used to, have a microphone that was out. I'm not even using Wisp's freaking things right now. This is gonna end really poorly in a second with that. It's fine. We don't need the affinity. Yeah, we do, but we don't need it. So because I had that mic, I ended up switching it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sprite. I didn't mean to ignore you. Yeah, that just happened. Let me just do a last gasp. Might be easier at this point. Not with you, though. There we go. Let's go for that. Let's go for the little guys. Eh, you're almost done. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. I'm not gonna get this in time. Nope. That's fine. I'm so sorry, though, Spray. Thank you. It is appreciated. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how it gets it to work over on TikTok. But yeah, like, I have definitely had some sound issues over the years, and it has been some trial and error off stream, on stream. I still make mistakes a lot. Like, I will straight up, I mean, the number of times that I've accidentally started stream and then left everybody on the, now starting screen, or starting soon screen. Yeah, that, you know, little things. But, yeah, I'm totally happy to chat with you on that, whenever. Like, shoot me a message on Discord, because, my brain will forget between now and, end of stream. But yeah, I will absolutely be happy to kind of walk you through that. Or at least kind of show you a little bit of my setup on the backside and some of the stuff that I've been trying out, like the voice thing. But yeah, like I said, I was having issues with the mic, so I ended up moving to this setup, which is, I mean, it's a nice headset, so, it works very well for me. Sound comes through. It does some slight noise canceling. So, and even with the audio, it does some canceling, so you guys aren't getting... I mean, you're getting some of, like, my fan that's back here, but you're not getting, like, an abundance of it like you were on my other microphone, so... Yeah, it's just... It's chaos. But yeah, I'm still trying to remember half the mechanics in this game. I'm like, I remember transference, I remember my operator drifter. I don't know what I'm shooting at. These guys are not terrible for level 75. I've been having a little bit of trouble with the level 100 guys. When I was doing... Oh, no! No! Getting spicy again. Try to kill these guys as fast as possible just because we don't want that yucky with us. Alright. Get some health in here really quickly. But yeah, like I have this game, like the sound turned down really low. I don't know how well it's coming across right now. On my end, it's very low. And even then, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I almost feel like it's almost too loud. So if it is, let me know. I am okay with making some adjustments on that. Oh, totally missed that. I mean, I definitely hit that. Totally, 100%. Did as intended. Ignoring you guys so I could swoop in and get this real quick. Alright. Oh gosh. But yeah, it's definitely I mean, I won't say I'm a pro, you know. I definitely make mistakes on stuff. So you're almost dead. We could just kill you along the way. So I have not done a ton of exploring outside of missions. So I do know that they have like a bunch of the little hidden things in here. Um, whether or not I've never found them all at any point, but I do try to keep an eye out just in case. So I guess for those who have played this a little bit more than I have, are there any plants here that I can like scan and stuff? I do have Helios kind of running, but like I always forget if he can pick up plants or not. And there's like some really fun like these. Like I love these. I would love to have these as a decoration or something. But yeah, oh gosh, every time. I don't know. Yeah, like I said though, I'm still getting used to the controls. I'm still getting used to the heaviness on my mouse that I'm not as used to in comparison to Soulframe. Um, so like there's times where I'm just like, oh, I need to stretch my hand for a second because I'm just like going really heavy on the how I manage it. So, but yeah, not that I need any of the extra pieces right now. Although I was told I need 2 of each, and I don't know why I need 2 of each of the things whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, but I need 2 of each, apparently. So, alright. Fun part! Climb, fool! Alright. Yay. I always forget that Wisp has that fly through. And I try to remember it at that elevator shaft, because otherwise I'm like struggling up the wall. But, yeah. Alright, what we got? What we got here? Murder. Nothing? Nothing fun? I do like these lockers, though. I do think they are neat little things. Yucky goo behind me can stay behind me. Alright. That thing, we got a CD. That's one of the things. I don't know what I need them for. I mean, I know you can turn them in for standing and stuff, but like, I don't know what I need them for, why I need 2 of each yet. So. I'm so excited and so upset with myself right now. Um, that'll be my second lich. Let's see. Love struck ephemera. Interesting. I kind of want to get one of each of them as like you know, a little friend, but at the same time, I kind of want to just like murder him and go for him later. His name is not nearly as fun as my first one. My first one was something fat pop star or something like that, which I thought was hilarious. So I had to convert him. I always convert my first ones, um, regardless of what they have. So that is nice. I need equipment. Arsenal, please. And then we're gonna throw on some stuff and things. I don't know why I had those still equipped. I don't remember what I did last week. Alright. And I'll just throw these guys on and see which one triggers, you know? So, it's all good. Alright. IP Turnugeater. Alright, through them all. By the way, if any of you have ever been to the DE offices, this might look a little familiar. Heavily inspired, shall we say. Which is pretty... I forgot I was going to check real quick to see how much I needed for my stuff. Please do not scratch, buddy. You are getting in so much trouble for scratching. And I don't know how to help you with that. You don't like your scratchy posts. Alright. So we're at 35, so I need a lot. That's fine. Give me some bounties. But yeah. So, it has been a very, very crazy. Smooth was streaming, well, I think it was 2 days ago. And when I was trying to run through and figure out, I guess I'll do this one because, but he was running while I was trying to figure out the Coda Lich thing, and I was just like, I don't understand what I am doing wrong. And they were like, oh yeah, you know, a lot of people have been having struggles with the liches. So I'm like, okay, that makes me feel a lot better. And then I'm like, I'm also using Wisp, so I should know better. So I'm like, alright, I will try one more time with Wisp, and then we're gonna jump over to Wukong. And ended up immediately getting it with Wukong. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna start with Wukong, because, yeah, obviously. Wow, I should have paid better attention there. That was really awkward. Okay, well, that just happened. Alright, what are we looking for here? Murder! Oh, yes, yes, shh. Hush. Hush. Alright, let's commit some murder. Oh, right, the barricades. We need to pop those suckers up, so... Yeah, I just tried this mission for the first time yesterday, so it took me a hot minute to kind of figure it out, but I'm just more worried about the tank part of it. Although I do love this little, you know, go play Snake to unlock it. Like, that just gives me great joy. Alright, where is it? Give me my weapon. Boom. Oh my gosh! What? I'm gonna get that damn thing. Watch. I'm gonna get it. I don't think I can get it. We're about to find out. Somebody had said that blocks it from obtaining it, and I didn't realize what they had been talking about until just now. So, well, that sucks. Let's not do that again, shall we? Alright, let's go blow up some vehicles. Then, in the meantime, try to get some more enemies. Oh god, they're level 96. I should know better. I'm squishy. Don't do it. Where my stuff? Oh, I already did that. Alright, no squishy. Go after the decoy. Yeah. Decoy. Decoy is your friend. Beautiful. Decoy being the actual decoy, not Eleanor. I did not realize she was in this, fight too. Please do not throw up over there. Oh, okay, you're just gonna run because I said don't throw up. I'm gonna keep trying to shoot her, apparently. Sorry, Eleanor. That's what I get for wanting to, rank up with her, right? Alright. Did it take away my weapon, and are they gonna send me a new one? Or is that just totally glitched and I totally bombed it? I guess we're about to find out. Oh gosh. So close yet so far away. Alright, let's try it. The cheese method. Nope. It's glitched. Well. Alright. It's cool. It's cool. We're cool. We'll just murder some things and hope another one drops. How about that? I might have just totally botched this entire thing, but that's okay. I don't know, because I don't play. Oh, yes, we got some. Alright, we good. We good. We good. We good. Just gotta not shoot them when they're coming down. Alright. Drop the bomb! Let's go! Actually, I just realized my thing is wrong information right now. In-game name is not Helix. In-game name is Helix Rook. That's what- ow! Rude. Alright. Oh, nice. He dropped both. That's gonna be useful. Actually, really freaking useful. Nice. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna let me pick up the other one. Okay, fine. Fine. Alright, somebody remind me, though, in a minute that I do need to change my in-game name. Update. Please stop talking, Victor, please. Pretty please. You're killing the name Victor for me, you know? Alright, we got our first one. Gimme.
You really are the most insufferable prick.
Yeah.
Victor really wants to keep us out.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get in. That's not the problem. The problem is going to be the actual tank itself, because that's what I was having issues with yesterday. That is the wrong direction. Okay, let it drop. Let it drop. Now shoot. Okay. What? Oh, I'm picking up the wrong stuff. Alright. Ow. Ow. Right, this thing. The red objective is over here, which is what we want. And we need 5 shots. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Where is my other transponder? There we go. To pick up that one. Why be ringing? I hear ya. Right. I shouldn't have gone that way. It's fine. Never said I was the best sneak player, that's for sure. Boom. I do love that they added that in there, though. It's so cute. Such a little thing, you know? I do like that they kind of mixed missions, too. I do think that was, like, a nice little inclusion. Oh, gosh. Why is he not taking damage? Oh, gosh. There we go. Alright. Yeah, no kidding. No stress. It's fine. Nothing. It's just a little bit of stress. Some stress. Minor stress. It's okay. We'll be good. Boom, we're through. Right. And my least favorite part. Shoot the tank! Why do I have this weapon out? I don't want this weapon. Alright, this is the fun part. It's like doing a freaking, back on the plains, trying to shoot up, one of the... Oh god, I can't even think of the names while I'm dying here. Alright, come on out. Be a distraction. Send that forth so they will go after that. Alright. Ow. To the face. Okay, go be distracted by something over there while I don't have any energy. Okay, that's fine. Be distracted. That works for me. Yeah, these tanks definitely do some, damage. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? Let's get this guy out. Oh god. Oh god, I can't. Really? Oh right, it's 1999. I can't access anything. Technology doesn't exist yet. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's gonna be a lot of dying today. And it's gonna be me. Not the enemies. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's a reason that I regret everything. This is it. Oh, this is good. This is a good place to be. This is an excellent place to be. I like this place. This is perfect. Ow! I lied. It's not perfect. It hurts. How am I missing this freaking much? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Better. Problem is when I have to do this again in a minute. It's probably also not helping them using a freaking bow for this, but that's how I play, so sue me. Ow. Alright, one more. I lied. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. That's rude. Alright, where is that, Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Dead man. Actually, what I need is not that. Where are my doopity-doops? I didn't pull any into this room because that would make way too much logical sense. Alright, murder. Let's commit murder. Why are you invulnerable? That is so rude. What about you? You're not invulnerable. Let's murder you. Hey, look. One of us dies. It's gonna be me. You know, you're being a little dramatic there. I'm being perfectly honest, ma'am. Alright. Alright. Where is my... Give me this. Let me do some shooting. I'm working on it, sir. Give me a minute. Alright. Alright, where's, this one? Let's try to work on him. Not doing great. There we are. Give me that. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, crap. I can't do anything. Stupid things are back on there. Dang it. He's fine. Everything is fine. I regret it all. Yes, thank you. I love this. This is my first lich. As you can see, he has a phenomenal name. Yeah, he was my very first one that I got, and obviously I had to convert him just because of that name so I could see it all the time. So, your death will be an absolution. I agree with that statement. Definitely siding with Arthur on this. Oh god. We're fine. Everything is not fine. Alright, where's my whoopadoops? They're over here. Excuse me, sir. I just need a little boost in here, little breathing room. Alright. Let's murder that. I'm not even at spider mode, like that's the worst part. I haven't even hit spider mode. That's gonna be fun. Alright, blow up the first one, blow up the second one. Dodge all the things. Try to get from this side. Alright, he's good. Give me that weapon. Let me just commit some not good murder. That was terrible murder. Let's try that again. Thank you. Oh gosh! What is happening? Alright, give me this weapon. Where's the tank? I lost the tank! Shoot the tank! Shoot the tank! Shoot the tank! Yeah, I'd probably do more damage with my bow anyways. Murder! This is literally me in this game. I'm probably gonna die again, but that's okay. I got time. We got capabilities. Although, it's interesting that you can't summon your Necromech, but you can get your Liches to help you out. So that is definitely, curious. Not sure how the logistics of all of that works. Oh my gosh, why are you healing? Stop healing! No healing, sir. This is a no healy zone. If I can't heal, you can't heal. I'm gonna die. I'm totally. Oh, biscuits. Yeah. Alright, he's. Alright, let's go get that other SMG real quick. Every time. Every time I die, it's fine. Let me just do what I do, which is hack and slash. Probably not the way to deal with the tank, but, you know, it's how I deal with the tank. Come on, we almost there. We gotta go to the next phase of the fight. There we go. Next phase. Shall we die again? Hey, buttered sausage. I will be doing that a little bit later. It is a wonderful game. I wish I could give everybody access, and I'm really sad that I don't have that ability, because it is a phenomenal game. But yeah, I figured I would just do a tiny bit of Warframe, and then I will absolutely be going back to that just because it's a lot calmer in comparison, and I'm a lot less stressed when I play it. So yeah. Yeah. So honestly, make sure that you signed up. Make sure, yeah, zits. Yes, let me get those zits. Make sure you sign up on Soulframe.com. They do give out codes every Wednesday, so I think they already gave out this week's codes. Trying to remember what else. Dig through Reddit, dig through streamers, see who's got what. Every once in a while, I'll get an extra code from somebody. Where? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Murder time. Let me commit murder. But yeah, that's honestly gonna be your best bet. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of dying here. It is definitely kind of like the way to go. Reddit, I know, is very hit or miss because they do have a lot of bots and stuff that are on there. But there have been a few people that have been trying to actively go against bots by posting like puzzles and stuff for people to solve instead. Which I like those ideas. I do think that's like a really nice, clever way to get people to figure out codes and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of people very, very interested in gaining access to the game. And like I said, I wish I could give everybody access, even if it's just the people who watch me. I would love for them to get access. But yeah, for right now, unfortunately, all my codes have been given away, including all of the extra codes that I got. So unfortunately, I do not have any at this time. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out because it is a great game. For it being pre-alpha, it's not close to being finished. So, I mean, I'll show off some stuff here in a little bit of that. Probably at like the top of the hour or something, I'll swap over to that. Just because that's literally my bread and butter right there. I love it so much. I love sharing it with folks. But yeah. Alright, gotta kill these nodes. I am, as you guys can probably imagine, I am so great when I do this other methods of the game that are similar to this. doing funnel. I'm dying. Give me some healing. Give me some health. I think that was my last healing thing, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're so close. I just jinxed myself by saying that. We're gonna do what we can. It's okay. She almost down. Get her down. Murder. Murder. One more. One more. Come on. One more big hit. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Gimme the goods. Alright, murder all the other things. Thank you for your sacrifice. What did I just pick up? Thank you for your sacrifice. Alright, just gonna murder these guys real quick. And then I am gonna go back to my orbiter so that I can obviously do some flirting. Or whatever it is with the system. But yeah, alright. We good. Eleanor has already abandoned me. It's fine. Alright. But no, I have been enjoying this update. I'm just so far behind and so out of touch that I have been dying a lot more than usual. So, dying is not unusual for me. Dying a lot, though, is. So, it's all good. We will get there. Haha. Thank you, Wisp. Because I hate climbing that otherwise. Whee! Back to the house. Or back to the mall. I don't know how I feel about getting a lens, but okay. I'll take it. What are we with the hex? Alright. About 9,000 more. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm gonna head back to my orbiter. Which is great, because if you're seeing some of the stuff with Warframe, at least I can explain some of the stuff that's going on in Soulframe for you once we hop over there. Because, like, obviously you got the orbiter, and then you have the nightfold, and, like, there are some similarities. Alright, these ones I will probably end up doing on my own. I actually have found that I have been enjoying the Legasite ones. I did not think I would, just because I hate defending things. But it's not terrible. So I have been enjoying those. And then I'm hit or miss on the scrubbers. Like some days I'm okay with it, or like one time I'll do it and I'm okay, and I do it again and I'm just like, I hate this. So it just kind of depends on those. Exterminates have been terrible because it says 65 to 70 and these things have been coming at me like 90, so it's been pretty rough. But at least I do have some stuff going on. Family. If anybody actually talked to me like this in real life, I would probably want to punch them. Just because it drives me crazy when people are using all sorts of crazy slang. Yeah. Alright, wondering while you're running around, for everyone doing the bitch work, if you could do something for your favorite man. Ugh. Are you just flattering me to ask me for something? Yes. You got it wrong. Just trying to make your day a little easier. What's fam for? Here's the sitch. Yeah, money's good. It's okay to be stupid. Oh gosh, these guys talk so much, though. I feel like half the time I can barely keep up with their chat. So I'm actually reading it faster than I'm speaking it out loud. You buy me some things I could trade. Make sure people know who got the goods. I kind of want to say that to him, but I'll see what I can do. I do like it though. It is pretty funny that you can just kind of be spicy with them. It's great, or like be sarcastic, because I absolutely would. Like, it's the best thing ever. Alright, do you know where my online CD ended up? I really don't. Why, child? Why? Come here. Come here, mister. Why are you being grumpy? Do you have food? Is that what you're wanting food, isn't it? Alright, give me like 20 seconds. I'm gonna go get him some food, because that's usually the only reason why he's really bugging me. So I will go to the bathroom, do your thing. I'll do a quick ad break for those over on Twitch. Um, and yeah, we'll pop right back. So be right back. Awesome. So we're trying to poison ourselves apparently. I mentioned that my ice was tasting funny earlier, and I'm an ice fiend. I love ice. Um, but I took a bite of the ice and it was not tasting great. So I was like, yeah, something's not right there. And then somebody else had mentioned that it smelled like kind of like nail polish or something from our fridge. So now they're on the phone with poison control, I think, to kind of figure out if we just poisoned ourselves. Which would be great. But it's a good thing the reasons to drink bottled water. You don't have that issue. But it is important to stay hydrated. So stay hydrated. We have about 20 seconds left for the folks over on Twitch. But for the folks who are over on TikTok, I appreciate you guys, because my TikTok last week was the chat had crashed, and there was a lot of folks over there who were being really super awesome. So I am trying to give them some extra attention. Also, welcome back, everybody. Dying. We're doing great. But yeah, alright. Let's dive back in here. Do we know where it ended up? Can you track it down with your powers? I wish. Oh, it's plastic. Okay, well, metal makes a big comeback. You'll be doing great. I will dominate the future. I do hope you find it. Speaking of which, I do have a physical CD. Um, but yeah, I've been like trying to go through all the. I don't know why. Okay, between Amir and Letty, I'm just like, oh, they've been driving me crazy every time I chat with them. It's worth the coming for you, spark plug. Okay, I like the nickname, so I'm totally going with that option, even though I don't want to flirt with this guy. Zumi says the guy who put his initials as ass. Wow. We're gonna sort the winner. You speak only. Yeah. And Trotty left these books in the tailor shop here. I'm psychic. You freaky future person. You know what? I feel like I've heard that somewhere in my lifetime. Somebody said that. Yeah. Alright, what are the names of your pet rats? Oh, yeah. Right. No. I don't need one named after me. Although I do love that they have flirting options. Cowboy, friend back home. Oh my gosh, slow down. Wow. What makes him a dick? Because obviously I gotta ask that. He likes to bite. The people that gotta be pleasant. Good guy. Rebirth, the flayed one. We've had worse. Oh, that's nice. That's yeah, humans are weird. That's actually I say that all the time. That is literally a line by Helix. I say that all the time. Speaking of which, I do actually need to update really quickly because I realized that my thing said that I was in-game name Helix. It is not in-game name Helix. It is in-game name Helix Rook right now. So that should theoretically be updated. And then for my folks over here, I have no idea what that is. Actually, we're gonna just pop that away for right now because you guys don't need that. All right, almost done though. We'll get this knocked out pretty quick. Never share. What's it like growing up with Spicy McSpicer? Interesting. No, I'm good with him not being my brother. That's kind of weird. Until quite recently. That's funny. No, I don't need that. Yeah, okay. I don't like any of these options. That's the other problem with when you're doing like the little datey simmy things is like you don't necessarily get the best options in general for hungover emo panda. I'm just gonna call him that. That's funny. I will not judge you for your choice. I even wish you happy hunting if you're so inclined. However, uh-oh, trauma dump. Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. That's funny, though. I approve of that. Why are you randomly reaching out? It's always fun. About your food. You've been poisoning it. I would say stuff like that. Why you could have been perfect squares, even the pizza. Force a habit. Why not? Call it a force of habit. Ship was your home. The only home I had where I wasn't alone. Yeah. Myself and my cubed food rations. Comfort in food rations. Call it good. I approve. Interesting. I thought you couldn't romance Arthur. I don't know. Anyways, that was my plan for Warframe for today, just because I did not want to go too crazy into it. I know I only did like one mission, and honestly, they do tend to go that long for me, just because I am very slow with this game. But that does mean, hello, that I am gonna pop over really quickly to Soulframe because yes, please. I do need that kind of calmer tone though, just to put me at ease. So I am gonna make sure that I update stuff really quickly. Category, please be Soulframe because of course it is. It's wonderful. And then again, for the folks who are over here on the purple stuff, We are doing a Palia giveaway, plushie giveaway. So if you are interested in a potentially free Palia plushie, we do have that option over here on the Purple app. And yeah, I'll pull those on Sunday. I'm gonna jump back into Palia on Sunday for like a chill day for stream. And I've been promising that for a while, but because we hit the follower goal that I have right down here that actually needs to be updated, hardcore, I wanted to make sure that it's updated. My brain just short-circuited. Give me a second. I'm double checking. I can't see this screen right now. What does this message say? Properties, please. Okay. And ignoring that, because I am not ignoring chat. I promise. I can see TikTok chat today. Yes, we are playing the Soulframe, which is great. I love this game so much. Cannot express enough how much I love this game. We are still working on re-leveling our Gwylan, as well as trying to figure out the blessed or blessed, depending on how you read it, joineries. So previously, I had been fully into courage in my virtues. I am currently testing out to see if equalizing my virtues will cause any sort of shift with the blessed joineries. I have not had any joineries drop though since I've done this equalizer, so at this time I have no clue. However, we are back in the northern section of the map just because that is the best place that I know where it spawns. And on top of that, on top of that, I have stupid luck when it comes to Winddown, right here, this little village right here. That is where I've gotten like 4 out of the 5 joineries that I've gotten. So I do think I might be at max for what's called my standing with the Children of Alka, which is fine. What I might end up doing though is doing a quick run back down to the Children of Alka enclave so that I can turn that in, get some more things that I'm probably never going to use in my entire life playing this game, and come right back to it. But yeah, if there's any questions or anything while I am playing this, regardless of what platform you are on, YouTube, we are on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So, of course, we're going to the dungeon. It's always the twofers up here that we go to the dungeon. But yes, regardless of what platform you're on, if there are any questions you have about this game, please let me know. I am happy to share my knowledge and love of this game. But yeah. I do need to do some Mendicant King runs as well. And if you currently have access to the game and you would like to do that when I pull it, feel free to let me know. My in-game name, as I just switched my in-game name too. I'm brilliant, I tell you, brilliant. We're gonna undo that. We're gonna Soulframe in-game name and save that. After I literally just changed that over on my setup, but it's okay. That's, you know, nature of streaming. Everything changes, so it's all good. But yes, please make sure you're getting up to stretch, you're getting up and getting water. It's very important to stay hydrated regardless of what season it is. So make sure you're doing that. Don't pull a knee. Don't get accidentally possibly poisoned by your refrigerator water. And yeah, I'm still waiting to hear about the what's going on with that. So we will see if I've just I literally, so for lunch I just made some ramen, and then I ended up making a fruit smoothie. So I did a bunch of ice, orange juice, and we had like 4 or 5 different fruits. Threw that all together, Obviously, if there was any chemically taste in there, I could not taste it because of all the fruit. So, there's a very real possibility that I may or may not have poisoned myself. We'll find out. It's all good. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Regardless of where you're watching from, it is appreciated all the same. And I am definitely trying to keep an eye on all my chats, so, you know, do my best not to miss out. If you guys have any questions, want to see something in particular, questions about the gameplay, the feel, whatever, let me know. So happy to share. Because, like I said, I've been cheering this game on since the beginning, honestly. And I'm always excited to see either new players come in or just kind of see the number of players, future players who have been anxious to get in themselves. It's really cool to see how much is getting hyped about this game. So, happy to share whatever knowledge I have with you all. But yeah. Actually, I gotta double check. I forgot what level my Gwylin is right now. Because what I want to do, that was the wrong button, but it's okay, I'll let that load. We're at 24, okay. Once this is fully back up, I'm gonna swap back over to my Ignimora after I reforge it, because obviously you gotta do that with the Ignimora, because the Ignimora is, in my opinion, the best blade. Statistically speaking, maybe not the best blade. Aesthetically, though, definitely the best blade. But everybody has their own opinion about blades and everything, so, you know, take that as you will. Everybody, I've heard quite a few people swear by Dutch, and I'm just like, you know, it doesn't feel the same as when you're using the Ignimora. But, can I? That would be nice if I could just pick up that sword. Like, just let me just. You can't, but it would be nice. It's a nice thought, anyways. Alright, this quest... Oh, this one always glitches in this particular dungeon, so I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna let me complete it or not. So I might have to repeat it a few times. So if it looks like I'm just going in and out of a dungeon, it's because I'm trying to fix it and get it to stop hiccuping long enough for me to complete it. But... look at that, level 25 already. Wasn't that long ago that we were just reforging it. Has been really, really nice though, getting this ranked up in courage. Does some damage, which I appreciate. Ah, the little deers, I can't let you free. I can only guide you along. Oh, look at him run, he ran right past him. Yeah, is there definitely cuteness in this game? Oh, yeah. Oh, so you know, you got some serious fighting. Backhand. Murder. Stealing the lunch money, go! Oh, we hit the 600,000 threshold again. It's been a minute since I've had 600,000 drags. I personally do think that it is pretty nice to get... pretty simple to get funds in this game, so the currency is called Drax. They do a pretty good job about making sure you have a bunch of different ways to earn it. Obviously, you can pick it up from defeated enemies. I need to do some heavier hitting here, because the big meanie boss is gonna punch me with his face. And he missed. Get right. I'm gonna die. I die a lot. It's okay. Death happens. Then you get to look at this beautiful animations. Do you want to tell me that dying is terrible in this game? It's not. It's wonderful. And look at this. Boom. Instantly back. I get a free potion. I get innocent murder. It's wonderful. Now, I'm sure at some point they are going to add consequences to to dying. To murder. There will probably be some consequences to it, but right now there's no consequences, and it makes it really, really fun, in my opinion. Alright, so theoretically, these lovely things are going to lead us to our destination. However, it does not look like it is, because this is still leading us back this way. So this could be hit or miss. And this is, again, like I said, we do still get some hiccups here and there. Sometimes the game does get a little hung up on things. It's not supposed to. It happens. Alright, so it does look like it is leading me to that room, which would be great. Oh, that was the easiest solve ever. Okay. Ooh, I like this run. So this is the secret room. If you come in here, there's going to be that shelving there that I just totally hit. Yes, Devin, this is Soulframe. I was playing Warframe earlier, but this is Soulframe for sure. I got my Gwylan out. This was one of the first secret rooms that they added in the game, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Got all these secret chests and stuff back here. Medallion of Mora. We don't need that nonsense. I don't think this is actually the quest location by the looks of it, so we're gonna be still moving on. But yeah, if there's any questions that you have, Devin, please feel free to ask. Like, I have a ton of knowledge about this game, and I am happy to share as much as possible with folks. If there's like a certain pack or weapon or anything like that that you want to see, feel free to ask. I have everything unlocked, so I can show you everything. Hello! How's it? I'm choking on air. We're good. Hi, I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm just gonna call you the boss. How's it going? Hope you're doing great. Welcome in. As I was telling folks over on the other channels, if there's anything you want to see in particular while I'm playing this, if you want me to change packs, if you want me to show off different weapons, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just kind of confused right now about where I'm going. I'm just trying to knock out some questing stuff, so otherwise, like, yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind if you guys... That is not the right button I want to give me... Bird. That's what I want. I want drunk bird. Let's go. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I don't have any codes right now, so no giveaways at the moment. Bird, why are you drunk again? But every once in a while, I do get lucky, and I do get some extras that I can give away, and I do try to keep those giveaways as alive as long as possible, so I can give them out. And Devin, I did see you asked a couple of questions there. I will get to that in just a second. But yeah, at this time, I don't have any. My suggestion is, if you are trying to get into the game, go through Reddit. That's honestly the best place that I've found for folks to have some better success at getting access. Or try another streamer who may have a code. Like I said, I don't have any codes currently, but I would love... I really want everybody to be able to get into this game. But yeah. So the magic in this is just kind of weapon-based at this time. Everything is subject to change, so what you're seeing is not necessarily going to be like final product and stuff. If you have any knowledge of Warframe, you do have like abilities. So each of your arms, which are your quote-unquote frames, these are also your pacts. These will change your 3 abilities that you get as you're traversing. So I have 7 different ones that I can choose from. They each have 3 different main abilities, and then they have a couple of passive, that's the word I'm looking for, passive abilities attached to them. So you have Tetherin, which is one of the first ones that you can kind of get. It does a couple of different things. It lets you do some extra damage for each consecutive strike. It lets you kind of attract enemies nearby, and then you can also bring them in closer to you. So this one's kind of pretty good for like if you're like in a typical RPG setting, it would be a good crowd control and bringing in for tanking. Um, at least in my opinion, that's how I kind of see this one. Ode Tempest, you've got a bowling mechanic where you kind of shoot down your enemies and stuff. The Astrosphere, which does some extra damage to them, which gets amplified by the Atmosphere. Tell me they didn't do that on purpose to just say atmosphere. Um, and then this also kind of shields you from being struck. So these two kind of balance off of each other. This is one of the top most used pacts at this time for people who want to do a lot of damage. Garen Rude, which you get through doing the main quest. You leech out the life of your enemies. You force them to kneel and are able to kind of attack them with their lowered defenses. Or you can summon a herd to come in and attack them, which, again, pretty nice little mechanics that they have. Mora's Hand, we got the Ignis Wrath, which you have set things ablaze, and then your enemies are, if they get lit on fire, they take extra fire damage. These also get bonuses if they're already on fire, but this will cast an arc of flames, and then blast your enemies, things like that. Siren's the one I'm using, so you blind your enemies temporarily, leaving them vulnerable. You create a decoy that your enemies will attack instead of you, and then it explodes when they get too close. And then the shielding ability where you float around like a night moth. The Aselda, this is again one of your starters. You can turn your enemies to stone for a brief time, and you're able to attack them. You can do a little healing bloom that'll heal all of you and your allies nearby, and then you can send forth a flock of birds to attack. One of the other ones that I really, really love is the Orengal Pact, where you can run around as a wolf for a short duration, which is the Werewalker. You can summon up to 2 spirit wolves to come fight with you, and then you can embolden them with that. In terms of weapons right now, though, outside of the abilities, because everybody will be able to use the abilities immediately. Well, they'll be able to use one ability, and then they can unlock the other ones as they go through. But in terms of weapons, right now, what we have is the staff, which I'm currently using. This one is doing arcanic damage. There does not seem to be too much that we know about each one and what works best with damaging certain enemies. We have been testing certain things out. These do work pretty well for like ghost figures for the arcanics. And then we have the Odiac, which does voltaic, which is more like electric damage. And they do look a little bit different. So for the Guilin, I'll just come out here so you can kind of see it a little bit better. You just have your very basic casting attacks, and then your heavy, which shoots out nice hits out to your enemy. Or you can jump into the Odiac, which does slightly different. Okay, it is equipped good. Woo! And then this one is just a little bit more single-handed, shooting off electric strikes, and then you do a heavy attack to blast through your enemies. It is still very, very much work in progress. We've only recently kind of gotten access to the magic weapons. I say recently, I mean, recently is relative, but in my opinion, it's recent versus when, you know, things first started. But to somebody else, it might be like, it's been here like the whole time, blah blah blah. But to me, it's been fairly recent that they added magic, so they are still kind of working that out. We also have a couple of asks out there for some additional potential magic things they could add in. We're just not there yet. Did I just come right back out here? I thought that looked familiar. That's what I get. That's what I get for paying attention. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy to answer whatever questions y'all have. Like, I definitely have information. I won't say that my information is always 100% accurate. It's never going to be 100% accurate. But I do have a lot of knowledge. I've been playing this game for a long time. Almost at 2 years now. It'll be 2 years... Well, since 23, let's put it that way. In December, so... But, yeah. I will never claim to know all the things about this game, because every once in a while, somebody will tell me something, and I'm just like, that's the first time I'm ever hearing that. Oh my gosh, it broke. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes this breaks. Oh no, this did break. I thought this was the secret exit. We're not broken yet. We're good. Alright, let's go commit murder real quick. But yeah, I am definitely hopeful. So one of the earlier iterations that we had, we did have a bow that we could use that was an ultimate bow. Also, hi, Avi Goku. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you? How have you been enjoying it, by the way? I hope you've been having a blast like I have. Welcome back, by the way. Yes, I do recognize your name. Oh my god! No, I'm so sorry. Wait, okay. Any chance you have a Steam Deck? Because you can play this on Steam Deck. If you have one. Or Linux, or I'm trying to remember all the weird little things that people have been trying to play it on. There are options though if you don't have a PC. I'm so sorry. Actually, speaking of which, I need to turn something on real quick on my computer. There we go. I'm sitting here, it's gonna pop up on my screen. It won't pop up on your guys' screen, but it'll pop up on mine, and now I won't accidentally ignore you like I was doing. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, that really stinks though about the PC, and they are not cheap to replace. Like, if anything happened, I have been very paranoid about my computer, and if anything happened to it, I would be absolutely devastated. So, no, I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Like I said, I feel you on that. It's rough. Hang in there, live vicariously through people. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's gonna be your only option until they say, oh, by the way, we're releasing it on mobile, and then then you can test it on mobile for them or something. No, I really hope that I hope that they release this on mobile. I hope that they don't do it when I start working, because that's gonna be a really, really bad day for me. But yeah, it's all good. So welcome in, Noor. Got a few folks watching over on TikTok. Very happy to see y'all there. I know. See, you experience it by experiencing it with other people or through other people. You watch them as they experience it. Yeah, it's fun work. He keeps getting stuck here. I need to report this. Fen has like a pathing issue in this particular tile where he keeps wanting to go through this door, and he can't until I open the door, and I can't open it from this side. But every time I pass here, I know he's just chilling there because he keeps getting hung up on it. No, honestly, there's a couple words though lately that I've been hearing that I'm like, I need to use that. I need to use that in like the rest of my life. Things like that. There was one, I forget off the top of my head what word it was. But it means to like to throw oneself, like as if you're like throwing yourself out of a window or something. And like it was a very easy word. It was very similar to another word, and I was just like, oh, like I should use that like all the time. That would be awesome. But now, as I say that, I can't for the life of me remember what it was off the top of my head. So, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, I'll fix some audio stuff. I will fix it. Or at least I will try. I don't always know how my audio is on my end. It might have also been because I was doing some rearranging. Hopefully that is better though. Please let me know if it is not. Peter was in here earlier and he was going a little crazy. So where is the bloopity doop? It's gonna be right here, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, just the explosions. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I can check that. Volume. Sound effects. We can bump that down a bit. Yeah, it should be okay. It should be okay. I do love though that we have some stuff that's like obviously from Warframe still in the game. I can't wait for them to update the UI on that, honestly. Like, I think it's gonna be so good when they do. It's like, hey, what game is this? Don't tell by the UI. It's gonna lie to you. What was that? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I see it. The thing unlocked. I don't know what I did to trigger that, but it unlocked. Give me your soul. Thank you. Yeah, alright, so that is unlocked now, so I can go on up and walk through the door and finish this quest. I was in here way longer than I should have been. Oh, I haven't been in this tile in a hot minute. There used to be... It was the funniest bug. So right here, I don't know what it was. Right here, though, there was this patch of stairs that just, like... Enemies would just fall through it. And then if you were so unfortunate, you would fall through it. It was so bad. We had to keep reporting it because it just kept coming up. It was so funny though. Oh gosh! No! No, Spicy! Hold on. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah. Chinmaru. Honestly, we've had a couple different names for the bird. Drunk Bastard usually works. Because he does seem to get hung up a lot. But yeah. No, it's... That is really unfortunate, though, on the timing. Because, like... They've definitely been adding a lot this last year. Like, a lot. So, you're definitely... It's, like, the worst time to be missing out on it. So, I'm sorry. Hopefully, though, before Christmas, you'll be able to, winter holidays. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but, you know, hopefully before the winter holidays, you're able to gain access again, get your computer up and running. Was it just, like, a motherboard issue, power supply or something? Those are usually the things that I think of when computer, but I know one of the guys that I've been hanging out with for TennoCon, he was having issues with his... I don't know how this happened, but his wires got melted into his motherboard, and Yeah, that was just nightmare. Oh my gosh, not every bar. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's rough. I'm so sorry. Yeah, yeah. No, and I wish I could say, oh, I've got a computer you can use. I don't anymore. Since I moved across the country, I do not have my old computer. I ripped out the hard drive. I ripped out, actually, yeah, just ripped out the hard drive, and then I gave it to, I don't know if it was my cousin's cousin, like different side of the family cousin, or if it was like a cousin's boyfriend or something, but he's been around the family a long time, so who knows, but I ended up giving him my old computer when I moved, because I'm like, I'm not hauling this thing across the country. But, oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. Yeah, better to save up for a solid, replacement overall than instead of just doing it part by part. Although I guess you could do part by part and then just like slowly get it there, but either way, it's not fun. So I'm sorry though that you have to go through that. Try not to choke. Hello, Penguin. So I'm not doing any giveaways for Soulframe at this time. Personally, I am, however, getting people to go sign up because that's going to be honestly your best bet into getting a code at this time. I love this game so much. Like, I cannot sing its praises enough, honestly. So, hey, you know what? Silverline. You know what? I'm gonna let him just kill me. I don't care. Game is phenomenal, in my opinion. I've been playing since 2023. I didn't mean to do that. Let me rise. Okay, fine. We're gonna do some nice exploration in here. You get these beautiful mechanics when you die where you can just, like, freely explore. I don't know if they put barriers up for the bird, and I'm very curious right now. Oh, they did it! Look at this! We're breaking out of bounds! I love it! This is not gonna break anything, I promise. Alright, we're good. So theoretically, I can get out of here up that way. I'll have to report that. Yeah, honestly, the mechanics are really, really good with what they have so far. There are some stuff that they do need to improve on, but they are aware of it and they are working on it. But every update that we've had has been great, in my opinion. And we're gonna have Bromius here pretty soon. So yeah, in some ways it does remind me of New World. Not me being bitter with New World right now. But in others, it's handled by a much better dev team than New World. I said what I said, and I stand by it. Yeah, believe me, I was a hardcore New World player. I'm just, I can't. AGS has literally lost my respect for everything they've done. However, we are at a very, very similar point of New World where the map is about the size of when they added in mounts. I'm still bitter that they took away First Light. Okay, that was my home. I invested everything into that. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I can't anymore with New World. It literally was just causing me so much stress and frustration. Okay. Stress and frustration that I'm just like, I'm out. And then it's funny now because I still get updates, like tweets and stuff on their updates and stuff, and I'm just watching it and I'm just like, oh, look, some things never change. Oh, they posted an update. Oh, they broke 50 things in the process? Oh, you don't say. Or like, oh, they're merging those brand new worlds that they just opened up. Oh, who would have guessed that would have happened within less than 6 months? Yeah, I didn't. I'm still salty. Like, I could not tell you what my original world was. I'm mad though that they took away the private server, or not the private, but like the ones that they were doing for the event stuff. Because I was on the death server and that thing was cool. Okay, I wanted to be on the death server. Like, I would have like fully dedicated my life to that server, and they took it away. Had us merge with some other world, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. Bye. And now I'm like, yeah, I haven't played in a hot minute. I mean, I've played. I did Hive stuff. I did main story quest stuff. I don't know where I left off. I started investing a lot of time into running and helping run invasions, and it's a it's a mockery. They're gone now. Don't worry. You're okay. They're gone. I'm not doing the endless room where they just keep coming at you, but but yeah, I can't anymore though with New World. Like, it was stressing me out too much, and it got to a point where I was logging in and it felt like a job, and it's not worth it anymore. So I don't know who that is, but maybe. But yeah, so New World can frickin' suck it, because yeah, they can't optimize anything to save their frickin' lives. And the game's probably gonna be dead in about 3 years now, maybe, if that. Like, I would be impressed if they managed to live 5 more years, but yeah, they lost my my faith a long time ago, and or when the event that they ever release their unannounced Lord of the Rings game, I am never gonna play it, because as much as I love Lord of the Rings and the franchise and everything, I 100% will not be going anywhere near them, or trust them ever again with how they've handled their game. So yeah, that's my opinion. I know everybody has their own opinions, but yeah, I feel ya 100%. When did you sign up, by the way? I don't, because if you signed up before TennoCon, you should theoretically already have access. If you signed up after TennoCon, you are in for a little bit of a wait. Not a big wait, but, oh, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say, they gave away all the codes for TennoCon, but if you signed up today, that's fine, because you are in the running for the weekly giveaway that they do. So every Wednesday, DE sends out... I need to kill myself. They send out about 2,000 to 4,000 codes every single Wednesday. They already sent today's batch out, I believe. I did not pop in there today, so I don't know for sure. But they typically do that every Wednesday, and then Reddit might be another good location to kind of keep an eye on. A lot of the folks that I've talked to got their codes from Reddit, even though I know there's a lot of bots, there's a lot of, like, issues people have been having with it. Not die here. Steal. I don't know if that's going to work in my favor, but we're going to try. No! Stop shooting at the dog. Okay, go back to shooting the dog, because the dog's going to... They're going to wreck me here in a second. Watch this. He's holding that shot until I'm good. I don't know how I survived that. Alright. But yeah, it's definitely worth being on the waitlist for, which you are. They may do another mass batch before like the full, hey everybody, get in, whatever. So I do recommend, obviously you've already signed up, but staying signed up for it and stuff is going to be one of your best bets. And then, trolling Reddit is probably the best bet as well for like if you're not patient. Or as patient as waiting a week, just because, I couldn't even see you guys, I'm sorry. They're, like, I've been sending folks there because I have, like, I don't know where else people are posting codes. I do know that people are unethically using their extra codes, and we do not condone that behavior. And way too many people have been scammed as a result of that. So I do not condone that behavior because you're probably going to get scammed because there is so much interest in the game. So don't do that. But yeah, every once in a while, like, I'll end up with an extra code or two, and I'll just give it away on stream just because, well, like I said, I want to share this game with everybody, and if I could share it, like, I don't know. Obviously, like, we have, Abigoku here, who's the product of one of my earliest giveaways. Yeah, I've lost track, honestly, of the number of codes that I've given away here. I think it was like, we might be up to 10 codes total. But most of those came from, like, donations and stuff from people, like, other players. So, yeah, that's, like, I mean, I ended up, a couple weeks ago, I had one that I got from TennoCon, and then somebody else, one of the OG players that I play with and regularly speak with, had donated theirs as an extra code as well, so that's how I did my last giveaway. So, like, it's, like, randomly, if I end up with extra codes, I will donate them, just because, or at least do, like, giveaways and stuff, and, like, those are just completely free, because I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, Reddit, I know, it is tough because everybody, that's where I'm sending everybody to. However, if you are lucky with the Reddit ones, the biggest thing that I've seen a couple people do on Reddit is they will make it into either a code, a game or something that you do to interact with it in order to get the code and try to get the code, because they've had bots and stuff come in and just swoop them, and that has unfortunately been an issue. But a few people have been, like, actively trying to combat that with their own methods. So if possible, I would say check there, but also recognize that, yeah, a lot of people want to get into this game, and they're just, it's not ready for open season yet. I mean, the devs came out and said that during the Soul short for this week, so if you've not seen that, it was over on, well, it was on Twitch and YouTube, but the replay is over on YouTube. And they mentioned that it was not ready yet for the masses, but they are getting closer. But again, we are still pre-alpha, so I don't know what them sending out to the masses would be like, just because I don't know if that's going to mean full release, if that means going into beta, like open beta. I don't know. Are we going to completely bypass Preludes, or, like, are we going to completely pass Alpha and go straight from Preludes to Alpha, or to Beta? I have no idea. And I think that's something that they're kind of debating about as well, internally, on how to handle that, because there has been a lot of interest. And I love that there's been so much interest, because, like, it's definitely a game that deserves the hype, for sure, in my opinion. But I also recognize that this game is not in a state that I would say it's ready for the masses, just because there are some things that need to get done. They do need to add in like the main story quest, the main draw and everything. Fix up some things with the new. I was gonna say the new hire, the new player experience, um, abilities to replay certain quests, things like that. So there are definitely some things that do need to get fixed before it'll be ready for the masses. But in my opinion, there's still a lot to do for a pre-alpha game. Like, you get to run around. You have, I think we're up to 23 weapons. I forget how many armor sets. You've got your primary and secondary weapons. 7 packs that you can unlock. Multiple quests. 3 ancestors at this time. More to come. Yeah, I don't know. To me, there are things to do. So, but I know that there will be people who, if they get access right now, if they do get access right now, they're gonna be like, well, this game's not finished. Why did I bother? Because we are getting that right now. We are getting a lot of people, especially with this last batch that came through because it was such a large batch of people with PanelCon, coming in here and saying, well, I thought this game was so much more. And it's like, there is a lot. I mean, for quote-unquote pre-alpha, there is a lot to do. But, you know, it's not a full game. Like, and again, I don't know where people are coming from. I know some people are coming from Warframe, but I'm seeing more people starting to come just from TikTok, I guess, has been drawing more people in, which I love seeing. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing that. Especially because it's like they're coming in fresh. They have no idea what to expect with a DE game. Or like they'll have a lot of folks that I've been seeing, they previously tried Warframe, and Warframe was just a little too fast-paced for them. So, like, the slower pace of this game is a lot better for them. So, like, to me, that's, like, really cool to see as well. So it's, like, it's not, like, a one-size-fit-all either. Like, you're not gonna get, you know, the folks who are, like, obsessed with Warframe are not necessarily gonna be obsessed with this game. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that there are things that this game does that you can't get. Oh no, I'm glitched. That you can't get in Warframe, and I think they do a really, really good job with it. There we go. Okay, we are unglitched. And again, this thing is definitely, like, not without hiccups here and there. There are ways to work around it. If you kind of do some trial and error, for sure. But I think that's the biggest thing, is that people have been English is such a wonderful language. People have gotten so used to games being early access and like being like a completed game basically, and they forget that early access means it's not yet ready. It is testing. You have access to test it out. Oh god, there's a second one. This is the second time or third time this has happened. Oh my gosh. So what I've been noticing is that the stags have been duplicating. Oh, I just got wrecked by the stag. But they've been duplicating whenever I fight them. So the initial one that I fight is the one for the quest, and the second one that I fight is the one that just happens to spawn here. Oh good, he's glitched. Let's hope he stays that way. While I just commit mass murder. But yeah, this has been glitching for a while. I noticed this last stream too, so it's all good. Boom, dead. Flax and shale. We don't want no flax and shale. I kind of forgot to look around for the loot from the other one. I think I picked it up already though. But yeah, I don't know if that's been reported about the double stag. I need to make a quick reminder about that. Marker, please. Not that I ever remember to look back at my markers, but I will try to remember. I put them there for a reason. But yeah, I've just been seeing that the last couple weeks, and I know that's not intentional, and they may just be trying to make up for the fact that the stags had been broken and not dropping loot. But yeah, that'll definitely have to be fixed eventually. Alright, where are we at? A little too far east. So I'm gonna head back wait, opposite of what I just said. Too far west, we want to head east. But yeah, like, I think, honestly, for some of the games that I've played, some of the games that I've seen, this one is by far in the furthest state than most of them. I won't say all, because I'm sure there was probably one or two that I saw at some point that might have been, like, similar or whatever state. But there is a lot to do. And I think those who are crying the loudest are either Warframe DE haters, I'll call them DE haters, Warframe fanatics, who are like, their whole life is Warframe, but they don't want this, but like, so they're also complainers of this game, or people who just want to bitch, because, like, obviously there are people who are like that. Now, I'm not going to say that this game is for, everybody's going to love this game. Like, no. Everybody's got their own tastes and stuff. But, like, if you're like me and you're like, man, I suck at Elden Ring. Or I can't play Elden Ring because of health and anger issues. This is a great game to play instead. This is a great alternative if that game is too stressful for you, as it is for me. This is honestly, for sure, a much better alternative. Ow, you did, like, no damage. What the heck? Oh, he's broken! Okay, cool. I guess he's dead. That was a new bug. Huh, oh well. Alright, let's release the critters. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. People are gonna be people, at TennoCon 2024. I recognize that. That was not the best demo that they could have had. And I did report feedback on that. I did say that, like, how they handled it did feel awkward. And I can understand where people who had not played and or necessarily seen a lot of gameplay would have come into that feeling very nervous about the game. So, but now I'm like, this definitely feels a lot cleaner. Like, every update that they do, there's always something worth, honestly, like, I haven't noticed that there's been a ton of issues that have come up. I think the biggest issue that people are currently having, other than me dying, is just that they don't want to farm, or if they are farming, they can't find a certain drop because it's just, a low percentage. But at the same time, it's like, that's understandable because, drop rates change, items change, like, the team can tweak that. That's an easy fix. But some people are like, well, they didn't update it in, like, a day. So, obviously, this is terrible because they are not updating it every second of every day. It's like, yeah, no, because they're off working on improving other aspects of it. Or, like, right now, one of the things that I'm seeing a lot is, well, when are we getting transmogs? I don't want to look like this. I want to customize my character. I want to do this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, that is so low on the list of priorities for things that they need to focus on. Like, if you want them to, like, build better... I don't know what just happened. That was... Oh, I'm glitched again. No! Like, if you want the team to improve the game, you want them to add new things, you want them to do, all these cool things that you're asking, you need to let them do that. Or you can choose to have them focus on Fashion Frame. Fashion Frame is always endgame anyways. Why are you asking for them to do Fashion Frame right now? You don't need to. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on it. It did sound like, based off of the Soul Shorts, they are working on it, but it's, again, not going to happen in the immediate future. Preludes 11 should be coming here in September-ish. Unannounced date in September based off of the Soul Short. So for those of you who are like eagerly anticipating Bromius, like I am, that will happen in September. Wait, August, yeah, September. And yeah, like, I don't know. Patience, though, for those who are waiting, and I know that's easy to say from the inside, to say have patience to those who are outside. But honestly, like, if I could, I would absolutely give everybody who watched my stuff a code. If I had that ability, I would do that in a heartbeat. And unfortunately, I don't have that capability, so for now, I can only point you to the sources that I know, which are going to be Reddit. I thought that was a thing, and I'm dumb. But yeah, Reddit is honestly going to be one of your best bets, and then other streamers who might have a code are also going to be your best bet for right now. I will say that the number of people that got access at TennoCon and that first week before TennoCon, they did not get codes to give out to their friends. So if you were like, well, where are the mass invites? Because they should have all got codes to give away. They didn't get codes. They just got immediate access. Because they'd been signed up for so long, or whatever the situation may be. And because it was a mass number coming in, they just let them in without adding additional codes on top of it. But I believe the ones from last week and this week did include codes to give away, so there are some, oh god, don't make me math, 4,000 codes or so floating around. Let's see, 4 per, okay, nope, I can't math, so about 8,000 codes, give or take, floating around. It's about 2,000 per giveaway every week, and then they get 4 codes each. Yeah, somebody else do the math, I'm not a math person. So I'm just gonna say about 8,000 codes floating out there, though. But yeah, so there's options. Check other streamers. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like the best option. You're gonna have other streamers. It's fine. I'm not that cocky. Okay, where are we at? It is 4 o'clock. Oh gosh, it is early. What I might end up doing, though, is I might end up ending stream a little bit early, taking just like an hour or 2 break, just to go hang out with the family, eat dinner, stuff like that, and then come back later tonight and do a later night stream, just because. You know, it's kind of been kind of a weird day, and I need to keep an eye on the weather outside, just because we have been having some fun weather that includes some spicy energy tendrils, lightning. So I just want to make sure that we don't have anything floating around in the event I stream again. So I was hearing it earlier, I'm not hearing it right now, but you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to fry my computer unnecessarily, but yeah, so for the folks over on TikTok and YouTube, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I will be back later for all platforms. Whether or not I do exactly what I did today, where or like this particular stream, where I start with Warframe and then hop over to Soulframe, I haven't quite decided just yet. But I might just do that just so I can get some more stuff going on in Warframe. But we'll see. I may end up not even doing that, because I may end up having to go and see my nibblings, and they take full attention, so that's it. But yeah, I'll just knock these guys out real quick, and then I'll probably send you guys off to another, at least for those of you who are over here on Twitch, I'll send you guys over to another Soulframe streamer. Yeah, but regardless, I do appreciate you guys all hanging out, and hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully I was able to answer at least some of your questions you may have about these both lovely games, but this one in particular. So for right now, I am just going to double check on Twitch to see who can raid and who may be playing this, and then I will send folks over there. And for those of you who are on YouTube and TikTok, again, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys a little bit later. But yeah, hang out for the raid if you want. I did just find somebody. I don't know, spoiler or caveat, warning. I don't know anything about this individual, but they are streaming Soulframe. They do only have one viewer. I do like to send people to kind of the small time streamers just because. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Okay? Take care.